Hello, this is an update from a previous video I did, but if you want to know how to record multiple tracks on the Zoom H6 on a Windows or a Mac, I'm here to show you how. Hello, I'm Derrick, and welcome to Hindsight 101, where you'll learn about things that will help you in everyday life. Now, if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let's get to it. So previously, I did a video on how to record 2 tracks in Adobe Audition on a Zoom H6. It was kind of a makeshift, and I don't really know how it worked, but it did. Well, now, thanks to Benyon Studio, I'll link their YouTube video below that kind of helped me out and then got me on the right path. And so now I know how to do it both on Windows and Mac, and that's what I'm going to show you. So stay tuned. On a Windows machine, you're going to want to go to the Zoom website and then go to the Downloads tab. From there, you want to proceed to 2 files. The first file will be Series ASIO drivers. Those are the drivers for the Zoom H6. And then Series multi-track drivers. Those are the drivers that will help you record 1 to 6 tracks. Now let's move on to the actual Adobe Audition software. In Windows Adobe Audition, you want to go to Edit, and then Edit, you want to go to Preferences, and then Audio Hardware. You want to make sure that you change the drivers to ASIO drivers, and then select Yes. And then from there, make sure your Zoom H6 is selected. The first one is for 2 tracks. The second one is for multi 1 to 6 tracks. Then press OK. From there, you want to go to File, and then New, Multi-Track Session, name your track, and then you want to go to Template. Choose Empty Session. Don't choose any of the other ones because they will pre-populate information. This one will just give you a blank slate to work from. Then go to Multi-Track, Tracks, and then add Mono Audio. You want to do that for as many tracks as you have. Here I'm going to do 2. Next, you're going to want to select the input. Remember what input you chose on your Zoom H6 at left, right, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Here I select 1, and then on the next one, I'm going to select input 2. You want to arm the tracks for recording, so press the R, and then the R on the second track as well. Now you can see audio levels moving. You can see as I hit each different mic, you see the audio levels moving. My mics have 2 different sensitivities, so that's when you look at the gauges, they don't have the same intensity. But they are both recording 2 tracks, which I'm setting up now to show you. You see that I have 2 tracks recording now, and I'm going between each mic, and you can see the audio levels being recorded. You can record more than 2 tracks. You can record up to 8 on the Zoom H6 if you have the right attachments. So let's move on now to Mac. Once on a Mac, you're going to want to go to System Preferences and select Sound. Once you select Sound, you want to go to your input and select the Zoom H6 USB. You want to adjust your input levels. I usually keep it around 75% for the mic I use. Now you want to go into Adobe Audition, click File, click New, and then Multi-Track Session. From there, name your track, and once again, select Empty Session so you don't pre-populate any tracks. You can make your own, starting from a clean slate. Next, we're going to select tracks. You can select as many as you'd like. I'm going to do 2. So go to Multi-Track, Track, and then add Stereo Track. This is different. Unlike Windows, we selected Mono Track. Mac, you want to do Stereo. Once you've done that, you want to select your input. So select Mono, but this is different. On a Mac, you have 1 through 6. 1 and 2 are left and right, and then 3 through 6 are 1, 2, 3, 4 of the inputs on the Zoom H6. So select 3 for input 1 on the Zoom H6, and then select 4 for input 2 on the Zoom H6. Once you have that, arm the 2 tracks. Now you can see the audio levels move. As I said before, my mics had different sensitivity, so the intensity will be different, but you can see I'm going back and forth and the gauges are changing. As you can see, Audition is picking up 2 individual tracks for audio. You can do more than 2, but in my example, I chose 2. Thank you. Have a good day.